strategy
Mm-mm.
pioneered by Core JJ. When you have Nautilus, run straight down mid and see if the opponent runs a little bit too far right into a hook. Nobody from 100 Thieves steps up far at all, though. They're playing really, really far back defensively in their fan level 1.
And I like this because Nautilus hasn't been in the meta for a while, so it can be one of those things that you forget about, that level 1 sort of shenanigan that he can pull off, but 100 Thieves is ready for it. I ran into Closer backstage today, and I asked him, hey man, you ready for that FlyQuest matchup? He said, oh yeah, after today, they're not undefeated anymore. So Closer was very confident in their ability to take these guys down here, so I'm going to be seeing exactly where he wants to path early on and affect these lanes to get these guys going.
Well, I think kind of pinging off what I said earlier, if Closer can gank for Bjergsen early, that is your way to open up the Taliyah to roam around and control the map. If Maokai plus Taliyah is a potent combination, even though they're both heavily magic damage, if you just W root them in place, it makes it easy for the Taliyah to hit the seismic shove. Tenacity coming in for the top laner, harassment on the top side start. Impact Q3 does hit him though, and he's close enough to Sejuani to be able to stack up passive, but Speaker's going to finish off the red buff before joining.
I like the fact that Tenacity wanted to go for this and harass the Sejuani early at level 1, but I like even more that Impact was ready for it.
Yeah, Impact likes it a lot because he's got a 300 health lead in damage that he was able to deal to the Fiora, so very nice early lead in health for the Cassante. And Impact has been doing really well with this champion, getting a lot of those solo kills at tower. Of course, that's post level 6 when you have the extra knockbacks, and you can have 3 knockbacks into your tower range. Q3.
Nope, just lets it run out. Okay, there we go. There we go. I knew it wasn't over quite yet. He had to slide back in there and get a little bit of stuff. Spica with the Arctic Assault over the wall. Gonna be hard to find the gank here because of the fact that Arctic Assault is still on cooldown for another 15 seconds.
Nice mirror here from Closer, coming to protect it. They know he's in.
Get a little damage on him, not a whole lot more.
Like I was saying though, the mid lane here, both of these jungles trying to get control really, really early on here. Closer doing a good job keeping track of Spica though with these saplings, harassing him down, not letting the passive re-enable on him.
Okay, now Spica's going to try to steal away this blue. Closer should be able to get in and contest it in time. Yep, there's your sapling over the wall into the brush. Going to see that Spica's still trying to take this. There is smite available for both junglers. Running out of patience, though.
Soft release.
Yep. Winsome going in again. They're doing a great job down here in bottom, finding Busio time after time. Ignite burns them away. And it's first blood to FlyQuest, first blood to Winsome.
Oh my goodness, it's FlyQuest bottom lane which strikes first. So Winsome on the Nautilus, Ignite down, Busio down. And you saw in the picture-in-picture there as well, the jungle skirmish kind of hiding the extra kill that went over, but Spica was able to get some work done here. Now crossing back around behind Vikla, really trying to support this Silas, another melee champion that works so well, stacking up Sejuani passive. Here's the replay though, because the picture-in-picture did kind of cover up a little bit of the end of it. And it was right out of brush. Winsome just walks out, absorbed here by Busio, but too little, too late.
Hold on now, Tenacity! He gets a solo kill in his lane.
Another game, another solo kill for Tenacity. Yesterday was on Summit when he was going for the Demolish proc greedily, but this one on Impact as well.
He was trapped in Academy jail.
Exactly, sitting behind Someday on 100 Thieves for an entire year, didn't get to get any starting time.
Oh boy, Impact, he teleports right
Yeah,
back
he's
into
actually
the lane,
dead
only to
again.
find himself ganked by Closer immediately. Great presence here from Closer, just recognizing they can immediately punish again. And Impact is just in the dirt.
Making a double for Milad. 2 kills on the Fiora. Clayton, that is the split push threat.
Yes, sir.
That is the key to victory here. 400 Thieves. Let's take another look at how it all started out. Okay, so nice job chasing him down with the forward-facing passive proc on the Vital, and then easily finishes that one off under the turret. He had a good little dodge there on the Q, get nice and close behind Impact on the initial chase down, but then it was just a pretty easy standard rundown. Both of them running the Ghost, but Tenacity saving his one after Impact already used it.
Man, oh man. We got ourselves a nice, spicy early game here, my friend.
Certainly do, and Spica trying to keep it that way. A little bit of a hover behind bottom lane because he's expecting a move here from closer, which will come. Just a little bit of pass through.
Yeah, just walking through. Throws a control ward into the Drake pit. Just to see. The Drake gets mad. Now it's gonna get sad and go right back to sleep.
Yeah, get sad or get sleepy. Or when you get sad, do you just go to sleep?
I guess that's what the
You know what? I've had enough for today.
It's a bad day. I'm gonna sleep this one off. We'll try again tomorrow.
Honestly, I've been there. I feel you, Drake.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. Kim Drake.
It is going to be the push in from bottom lane, affording Spica the ability to start that dragon up, though. And they will put it out of its misery.
All right, he's going to take a long sleep now. Good night, Mr. Drake. That is the first one over to FlyQuest here, nice and early. 6 minutes, 45 seconds. Could set an early pace for a Drake Soul if they're able to keep that up. As Vikla exits to the top side of the river, he has a stolen Maokai ultimate that FlyQuest could try to use to set up a play.
And Spica is doing so well early on in this jungle matchup with the Sejuani. 40 CS to his name. Was able to pick up the dragon off of his bottom lane's success, but also his presence early on around the two solo lanes, helping them out a significant amount as well. Only problem here for FlyQuest to deal with is how are they going to deal with a fed Fiora?
Yeah.
Tenacity getting a lot of that money. So even though FlyQuest are keeping the overall team gold close with their kill on bottom lane and their extra jungle farm especially, still is going to be an issue to deal with.
And Tenacity stays aggressive against Impact as well. He recognizes the lead that he has. He wants to keep Impact as far away from the farm, as far away from the wave as he can, and he's just going to get this one pushing towards the FlyQuest turret.
Yeah, it's similar to playing against Yasuo and Yone, that if you can keep him off the minion wave, then he can't charge up his Qs, then you don't have the Q3 threat. But we've seen so many people pushing up to Pisante turrets only to be knocked back into them.
That was close, Lucio, but he has E, so it's all good. Nice look, though. I think on Winston is the move. But we're kind of behind. I think double lift needs to recall.
Vikla has pretty much gone even the entire time. No kill participation for either one, no deaths for either one. Same farm. Closer hanging up towards the top side of the map again as Winsome and Prince go in bottom side. Once again, after Busio, Killer Instinct out of Prince is going to find the kill, but it's Winsome getting the kill credit, unfortunately.
Prince going to get domination of bottom lane regardless of getting the kill credit or not, though. Having a fed Nautilus for FlyQuest and having some roam timers for Winsome could be devastating. Spica goes for the dive, though.
Nicely done. There finds the ulti over the wall and sets up Vikla for a payday.
Spica says hello to his other former teammates.
Yeah, buddy.
Even with all the focus on bottom lane down there,
FlyQuest.
double lift, Spica going to make his visit towards Bjergsen known. Thank you to his old coach. Little Raptor gank. Easy Q over the wall for Spica. Nails the ultimate. Bjergsen not able to flash it in time with the kind of the surprise appearance behind him.
Yeah, it's, you're Arctic assaulting as you're throwing the thing, so your reaction times have to be death levels to get away from that. And
death levels.
Definitely true.
Definitely true. Oh, well, you're not diving him. Yeah, he got NC.
Tenacity gets himself away, issues the grand challenge in response. Impact's just going to wait that one out. Spica on top of a ward as he looks for any way to follow this up. Just going to clear out the vision instead, get himself back away.
So we have the full rotation
thumbs up
to the Rift Herald fight here for 100 Thieves. Meanwhile, FlyQuest have left Vikla on bottom side. Does have teleport, but it is
look at this in macro. This is huge. Our ADC is near mid, so he can definitely rotate. And they can definitely fight for this. And then Vikla has TP. This is so huge. I feel like this is that crew. And he stole it! Oh my god. Oh, someone pick up the eye. Oh my god, Impact. Impact's about to get it. I mean, he stole it. They killed tanks like we don't care.
I think the timing is a little off there on the communications lane because the teleport from Vikla, if they actually wanted to fight it, for the smite fight there was really late for him arriving. So Spica, even though he does secure the Rift Herald with the smite, he's...
Oh, and Impact got it. Never mind. I misspoke. Impact got the eye at the end.
Yo, look at
Okay.
But
Kai'Sa's
still, they're unable to
swords.
win the fight
Hella
because
swords.
look at the timing on the teleport. This Rift Herald is dropping so quickly. Eyeball is open, so they can easily pop the eyeball and then burst it down into smite range. Spica, Arctic assaults across the stones.
It's too good. He couldn't get out though. Yeah, he got CC chain.
Stunning himself with the Arctic assault. He still goes across the wall, is able to get it. And Impact, while they're getting the distraction kills there, is able to pick up the Rift Herald.
Nice. So the top laner and mid laner got it.
You know, that was way too late if they actually wanted to take the fight. And so FlyQuest go down 2 extra kills, one of them being the Nautilus, who had 2 kills to his name already as well.
That's not good.
So pretty up in the air here. Gold remaining fairly stable after that.
Honestly, pretty important that Impact stuck around and saw the opportunity to sneak in there and secure the eyeball to make that an even trade.
And I would say another issue is where the actual gold went, because it was kind of spread there for FlyQuest, but one of the kills also going to Tenacity for 100 Thieves in the chase down just further exacerbates this problem that FlyQuest will have to deal with later. Of the
you guys aren't
but
getting
they keep up
this.
their dragon stacking here.
Okay.
Prince getting on the other side. Dragon's going to be secured by Spica. Maokai ulti flies out. Vickless here in the front. Flashes away. Busio looking for the engage. Winston with the counter engage and the knock up now. Busio's low. Prince into the back with a killer instinct. As he finds a little bit more damage on the double lift and wants to kite this out, but he's all alone. Closer and Bjergsen keeping Vikla and Spica away from
Prince is so
reinforcing
good.
their AD carry. It'll be support for support
player.
trade, but FlyQuest get the Hex Drake.
This is what people wanted out of this matchup.
This is what I wanted out of this matchup.
That was a good R.
Back and
Get
forth,
about it.
baby. Each team
Saw
fight.
the
Prince
angle.
keeping it pretty even there, going in with the killer instinct to snipe the extra kill with
Yep.
the last little bit of damage. And FlyQuest securing the dragon beforehand keeps them on pace for that dragon soul. Here's another look at Spica with the smite hands to determine the day, basically.
Yeah.
Got the both dragons, got the Rift Herald. Nice burst there. Able to get it. His smite was upgraded to 900 at this point, I believe.
Yeah.
And so he's able to get it as Bjergsen is flying by on the rock wall. Busio had been burning down there with the Ignite. Prince was thinking, yeah, with the Ignite, even with the Honey Fruit right next to him, probably needs one more little bit of extra damage. So Killer Instinct into the back. Make sure they get that kill. Don't want to let the support survive. And they trade Winsome for Busio. Now Busio and Winsome trading vision score right now. The true support battle.
Yes, sir. It's not about their health bars. It's about the health bars of their wards. 200 gold lead, 100 gold lead for FlyQuest. The game remains dead even with 20 seconds left until the turret plates fall. Neutral objectives have only gone the way of FlyQuest so far because of the fact that they stole that Herald and secured both Drakes for themselves. We'll see if 100 Thieves is able to challenge for the remaining Herald or the Drake that spawns here in about 3 minutes. Right now you can see bottom side river control going FlyQuest's way with 3 of their team's control wards being spent around that area. Just being able to cover any sort of entrance to make a move on Prince and allow him to keep farming up. He's got his Kraken Slayer already completed. Because of the fact that he didn't even buy tier 1 boots, you can see a fully completed Berserker's Greed for double lift instead, so he's a little bit behind on first completion. So Prince feels more powerful in the combat right now.
Yep, and holding on to all the extra long swords here for the evolution. Tenacity, though, is the richest one in the game still. Sunder complete, extra cooldown with the boots as well. See if they can do anything off of top priority, though. Doesn't seem like that is going to be the big determining factor. And with Impact getting his teleport first as well, should be able to handle himself at his turret no problem.
Sunder Fiora makes life pretty hard for a tank. Impact is going to get used to being underneath that turret for quite a while, I would think, unless Spica can do something about it. Impact immediately just jumping in.
Want that bounty?
Tenacity here. Q3's primed and ready. Tenacity tries to get away here. W2 from Spica finds the mark. Repose goes in, but Impact's ready to go all out. Jumping right back in, they take him down.
There's the bounty acquired, and it goes into the hands of Spica. Radiant Virtue had just been completed as well before he came out for this gank. So pretty big power spikes being hit by FlyQuest and taking down the Fed Fiora, grabbing the bounty. Definitely gonna put them right back on track. FlyQuest here, the undefeated team in the LCS. 100 Thieves at this point might be considering giving up
Spica,
Dragon
man.
number 3. and then trying to fight the soul fight instead. That does put way more pressure on you, though, for that big Dragon Soul fight, and it doesn't allow you to make any more mistakes in this game in setup. They're turning their sights over here towards Rift Trail number 2 first, though, with Closer laying down all the saplings, trying to gain control of the area preemptively. They've got tons of wards all around it as well.
The big thing that I'm seeing, if we're talking about whether or not 100 Thieves wants to fight, is right now, it's not like there's second items coming online for FlyQuest that 100 Thieves don't have. Everybody's sort of hitting that first big item point right about now. Support's still working on it for themselves. Winsome going in a little aggressively there to flash back out.
Yeah, I was about to say, Clayton, it's going to be determined by what cooldowns are used in the next 30 seconds. Because the dragon fight coming up,
It was a close hook.
Winsome will not have
Double if it's just a little skinny. I think it's just because the terrain, no crop.
He does have Hex Flash, but 30 seconds away.
Had to get up out of there. Our flash not bad.
And 100 Thieves did get the Herald in the meantime. You can see that in Closer's inventory right now. So they'll have that to be able to use. Even if they don't want to contest this Drake, they could probably just use the Herald, force a turret somewhere else. Impact should be able to grab this first turret of the game down here in bottom lane for himself. Top side, you can see Tenacity still having that wave pushed up, but Vickla's there to answer. So Impact gets first turret for FlyQuest, brings that lead up to about 1,000 gold.
Winsome trying to retain vision control around this dragon setup. It has arrived. They're buying time here. Still 50% left on the cooldown of his ultimate. And that might be the key. 100 Thieves, they pop the Rift Herald towards mid.
But look where Spica is.
Their mid shove. Spica's behind for the flank, and it's the double teleport.
They're looking for the full pincer assault here. Vikla and Impact both show up with the TPs. Double Lift goes into the ulti as the feathers fly. FlyQuest goes for the play, but they haven't found any kills just yet. Bucio dies first, and Closer dies second. The Thieves are now trying to strike back, but FlyQuest won't fall. Tenacity picks up Impact, but Double Lift's under pressure, and the pressure is crushing as Tenacity tries to get away. He'll be stunned up by Spica, and FlyQuest are still pushing forward. Bjergsen gets a nice double seismic shove, and Tenacity and Bjerg, the two solo laners, will push the remaining FlyQuest players back.
FlyQuest win the team fight. They have low health bars, though, so they're giving up some pressure here. Bjergsen wants to get something out of it. Vikla sticks around to help clear out the wave, though, while the rest of the team goes back to replenish in the fountain. Everybody will respawn, though, so while that was an exciting fight with 2 extra kills over to FlyQuest, we still have the dragon to fight for, Clayton. We get back to lives quick, I hope, because they're going to respawn and get back out to that objective. This is what it looks like, though, when the all-dive team gets a double teleport flank.
I feel like Double should just try to get up out of there. Like, you're a hitter.
Really quickly, taking out the front line from 100 Thieves.
Like,
FlyQuest, then they just have to
it was just a bad setup from the start. Like, if I'm 100 T, like, oh shit, they're already TPing behind us. Oh shit, like we are fucked. Just try to get the fuck up out of here. Like, they had that TP ward. We were caught out lacking.
Vikla still hanging out back near the blue buff here, guaranteeing that he has a sort of a sideways entrance.
I guess already bad. They have the setup. They are happy. They are happy with this fight. We just need to chill out. Get up out of here. Oh shit.
From Sejuani, but it won't find the mark. Double is trying to get away. Bucio's very low. Drake at about 2,000. Closer's going to be forced out now, but he sticks around
Oh
to fight.
man, Closer got it. Oh my god.
With his life as Spica goes on a killing spree, and FlyQuest chase after Bjergsen. He'll try to kite it out, try to stay close to the wall, but it won't work. Vikla goes on a killing spree.
Speak OT was a little tough, but we got some kills. For our dragon, it's not bad.
But at what cost? Tenacity now finds Winsome, and he's going to get some payback.
Winsome sticking around too long by himself as Tenacity gets shoved into the wall. Riposte back on the Impact, but he's not going to block any hard CC with it.
We might want to be careful.
Going to rejoin these boys here in the bottom lane. Tenacity, now they're going to go
full out fight. I can't really tell who's going to win.
Here comes Prince.
Oh my god.
Can he find the power? He hits Plasma onto Double Lift. Now they're coming in. Bucio's going to be the first target here for
nice.
Prince. Double Lift lets the feathers fly. Prince is putting the bullets in Double Lift. He takes him down.
Nice. Oh my god, Prince. Nice. I was wondering where he's going to R. His R is so good. He's really good. That was well played. I can't. I don't even want to watch it anymore. Like, they're just too good.
Another assassination. They just look so good here.
100
with
Thieves,
this
I feel
full
like is
dive bomb,
our.
keeping up the pressure on 100 Thieves on all sides. They're constantly attacking
feel like
from
a
a flank
11
angle.
or-
Every single fight, at least one extra flank angle.
This FlyQuest team is so fun to watch. They know how they want to go about the fights. You don't see this indecision. You don't see like these sort of split
I was gonna say,
moves
like, I
as
feel
much
like
as
100
from
Thieves
other
is like
squads.
our closest
Closers
full
going in with the
American
ulti.
team.
They want to stop FlyQuest from being able to take this Baron.
Not closest,
but now
but
they've
like-
got to be careful because Vicla's stolen away the quickness. Prince is
It's
already
over here.
unstoppable. It's 2 dead and 1's the jungler. Baron is free.
They're too good, Clayton. They're too good. FlyQuest rule the LCS. These towers as well.
They're just too good
There's
for real.
more where that came from. Chase down as much as the long
Like it is R. It's
distance
just so good.
away. He then is able to land
I'm
the
like-
snipe
I'm like, where do you go?
W
But
here.
it just he just went just in range. Like
Right
it's just
onto
so
him.
good.
Killer instincts into the middle.
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't too
Right
sure
next to
who
double lift.
was even
And even though Kaisa
here.
is the anti-dive AD carry, when you're constantly getting attacked from multiple sides here, you know, we keep having these ult Vic when he first came over to the LCS.
Damage between
Meant him down. How double lift was the AD carry that
Speaker
inspired
or
him
Winsome?
to be an AD
I thought
carry
it was too smart for league
and to be able
for
to
the
play him
league for real.
I mean, that actually Kang interview that you were talking about, it was Prince saying, it feels kind of weird even talking about like, oh, what if I made him retire? Because this guy's my idol. This is the guy that I looked up to when I first started playing. But now it's Prince just showing off. You're choking pressure. Vikla runs over the wall. He does not win these in the 1v1. He has to flash over the wall.
Tenacity's still the richest person on his team. Unfortunately for them, they've been surpassed by multiple FlyQuest members. And they're going to be playing.
Yeah, the rest of
with
this game
Dragon.
just gets played dog.
Nexus is already under fire.
Watch FlyQuest and how they kind of here. Thieves going.
100 Thieves are
Hovering members as well. Speaking, Prince not even fully committing, so FlyQuest just play on 2 lanes instead of 3. They don't want to give 100 Thieves the opening, but the 100 Thieves going.
100 Thieves are going in as they try to block
Is
for
that
Prince
spy?
on the FlyQuest side. Busio's here in the front. A lot of damage pours out from 100 Thieves, but it's only into Spica, so there's not any real progress being made. Closer eats a ton out of his health bar as Bjergsen's likely to be killed
Bjergsen's
here
just
first.
over there.
They want to kill him through the
I don't know
raw
how
field, and
how
they'll
did he
him
get out of
big. Look,
position like that?
It's only into
100 Thieves the opening, but the 100 Thieves going.
100 Thieves are going in as they try to block for Prince on the FlyQuest side. Busio's here in the front. A lot of damage pours out from 100 Thieves, but it's only into Spica, so there's not any real progress being made.
Double
Closer
lift. It got zoned out by the R.
That's what they have to
Not
make
double
those
lift, is
attempts,
but-
though,
but Jerkson.
before they're at your gates and FlyQuest are all grouped up, because you have no chance of taking them down straight up 5-on-5. So they try and attack while they're still a little bit.
Zaya off.
The bounty shut down, but
Away from it, but Double Lift loses both his ulti and his
Like
cleanse
something
for that
will
play.
happen.
and they're still scavenging here. 100 Thieves, Tenacity, split pushes again. Another objective
Shit.
bounty shut down, but they're gonna get attacked.
I don't know if you can scavenge when you're being eaten alive back home.
Prince.
They already lose Double Lift and Busio's your next target. Impact leads the way, tanking the turrets, and Prince provides the DPS. Closer will die up here underneath the tier 3 in the top
Triple kill.
lane. Is coming out, but the shutdown is there to stand against everybody else. Vikla goes golden to buy himself a little bit of time. Prince finds a quadra.
Oh,
Is
no,
Prince gonna get
Prince.
the quadra? The damage is coming out. And Tenacity now have to stand against everybody else. Vikla goes golden to buy himself a little bit of time. Prince finds a quadra. Is Prince gonna get the penta? The damage is coming out, but the shutdown is there. Tenacity holds true.
Ghost hero. This is over. Looks like they hours. It's always winnable. Ooh, he's got the spear
Let's
of the
do
fantasy
that.
of the
At least I
1v9s
got
because
the
it reduces your cooldown so much.
Dragon.
And with Fiora being able to spam those out
Fair.
is insane. You get extra defense by having more offense because
He's got the power now.
he's got some power now, but the rest of the team are the ones under attack.
Okay, the Sejuani ulti finds Busio. Impact's gonna isolate Closer from the rest of the Thieves.
That
He's gonna
minion
go
hook
down
is crazy.
first. Now you got Busio looking to escape as they lock up Bjerg's save and buy a 4.
Of the Thieves,
Close as they could, but FlyQuest
Nice.
are just better.
Ba-dum.
that was a fun first game of the day, Flowers.
Yeah, that was crazy.